Diba sa DC ito, may mga resistor side dito. Yung total voltage ay pinaghahatian nilang eksakto to. So, pagka inad natin ang value nito plus value nito, yung magnitude nila, will be equal to VT. That is true for pure resistive load only or DC. But in case we are in AC and we have the combination of resistor and inductor, resistor and capacitor, hindi na po obra yung atin itong mga value nito, yung mga magnitude plus nito. Ito ay okay na. If you are using vectors, ano po, okay? Or complex numbers. So, yan. Okay? So, dapat po ay matandaan. Now, with regards to the phase diagram, so again, series ito, ang current dito, same sa lahat. Yung reference, kaya po, nandito siya sa positive real axis. That is the current I. With regards to voltage at R, sabi natin sa discussion kanina, they are in phase yung voltage drop R at saka current. Kaya nandito si V sub R. Ang isa isa't isa ay 0. Now, for the current and the voltage drop at L, sabi natin kanina, it creates an angle of 90. Yung I at saka VL. Kaya kung ito yung I, nandito yung VL. Ano po? Voltage leads the current or current lags the voltage. Kaya nandun siya. Okay? So, ito po ang phasor diagram nila. Now, if we are going to solve for V sub R, we can use Ohm's law. V sub R equal to IR times the resistance R. Pag dito naman, Ohm's law again, V sub L is equal to IL, kung naman current dyan, times inductive reactance XL. And since they are series, so IT is equal to IR equal to IL. So meaning the value of this and this are all the same. Now for the impedance, so meron tayong kung tawagin ay impedance triangle. Hindi lang dito napakita. I-drawing ko muna. So, wait lang. Okay. Okay. Oh, yun. Wait lang. Sumulat. Ayun, ito na. So, kamukha rin kanina ng power triangle. Pwede rin tayong pasensya na bako-bako yung sides ng triangle. So, dito sa side na to, ito yung ating resistance. Ito naman yung ating XL. Ito yung ating Z, ano po. And we have this angle, theta here. So again, resistance, inductive reactance, and impedance. Ito siya. So, this angle theta is the same as the angle theta in the power triangle. Parehas lang po sila. Basta, we are referring to the same circuit. Okay po. So from here, if we use Pythagorean theorem, so Z equals the square root of R squared plus XL squared po. Okay? So ito rin yan. And, same thing with the voltage drops. Ganon din po, VT ito, V sub R ito, V sub L ito. Kaya triangle din ang mabubuo niya. Kaya we have this VT be equal to the square root of VR squared plus VT squared. So ito po yung tinutukoy ko kanina. Yung natutunan natin doon sa DC na, B total is equal to B1 plus B2. Kung series man yan ng mga resistors, pag nilagay mo magnitude dito, okay ka na. Okay? That is correct for DC. But here, hindi po pwede yung BT be equal to VR plus VL lang. Hindi siya tatama. So, ang tatama sa kanya ay ito. The square root of VR squared plus VL squared. Take note that we are talking here of magnitudes only. Yan, magnitude. Pero kung complex numbers kayo, even this formula will be true. When you see complex numbers, meron siyang magnitude, may direction or may angle. Okay po? So, hope nasundan siya. Tanggalin ko na ito. Yan. So, another formula for the total voltage will be total current times the impedance, Z. Okay? Ito yan. . Now, next. Ito pala yung triangle na una. Pinangunahan ko na kanina. So, ito pa rin yan na. Nauna na ako kanina. So, we have R, X, L, and Z. So, speaking of power factor, again, PF is cosine theta. So, mula dito sa triangle na ito, makukuha mo rin ang power factor kasi sabi ko kanina, that same angle, kung power triangle yon ay parehas lang yung angle na to. And that is cosine theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and that is R over C. In terms of voltage, ito rin, VR over VT. And power formula, nakita nyo na ito kanina. Same lang po. P equals VT, IT cosine theta. Or IT squared R. Take note of this. Ang true power ay doon lamang sa resistive load. Kaya yun ang power dito. And that is the square of the current flowing here times its resistance. So ito yan. Now, for reactive power naman, so the same formula, VT, IT, sin theta. Or the square of the current multiplied by its inductive reactance. Ano po dito? IT squared or IL squared XL. Ito naman yung apparent power S. The product of the total voltage and the total current. Actually, tatama ito kahit na anong circuit ito eh. Basta single phase siya. Or the square of the total current multiplied by its impedance. So, yan sila. No? Then, impedance coil. So, nabanggit na rin natin yung coil kanina na meron siyang inductance. Ano po? Kung may kasamang resistance siya, impedance yun. Impedance coil. Pag wala naman, inductive reactance lang. Kung may nakaseries yung resistor, ay impedance na rin yan. Okay? So, okay tayo doon. Baka may tanong muna. Bago tayo magtuloy sa examples. Sige, wala naman akong nakita ano, no? Question. So, tuloy tayo, no? An example here, we have a source voltage of 2.36 volts and 10 kilohertz. So, wala po nakalagay kung ano siya, maximum peak value. Normally po ay RMS yung mga ganyan, ha? And then, we have a resistor of 10 kilo ohms here and an inductor of 100 millihenry. We are asked to solve for the current. So, to solve for the current, dapat alam natin ang impedance, ano po, para makuha natin yung current. Kasi, V equals IZ. So, I equals V over Z. Ano po? V total over Z. So, to solve for the impedance, di ba sabi natin sa formula kanina, that is the square root of R squared plus XL squared. So, makukuha natin yung XL squared using L and the frequency. So, kanina may discussion tayo. XL is 2 pi FL if you remember. Okay? So, yun muna ang una nating kukunin. Wait lang ha. Sandali lang. Nasisipon ako. Sige, tuloy tayo. So, ito yung mga given kanina. The frequency is 10 kilohertz. The voltage RMS value is 2.36 volts. Resistance is 10 kilo ohms. And inductance is 100 millihenry. So, sabi ko, we'll be using the formula XL is equal to pi FL. Ano po? 2 pi is constant. F is given as 10,000. And L is 100 times 10 to the negative 3 kasi milli. So, pag kinumpute po natin ito, we'll be having a value of 6.28 kilo ohms. K ohms, kilo ohms yan. So, mula dyan, we can now solve for the impedance Z. That is the square root of R squared plus XL squared. So, R is given here, 10,000. So, anyway, kilo ito. Kilo din naman to. Hindi na nilagay dito. Ano po? Sa dulo na lang nilagay yung kilo. So, 10 kilo plus 6.28 kilo. So, square, add and take the square root. We'll be having 11.81 kilo ohms. Ano po? This is now your impedance. So, again, impedance, combination of resistance, inductance dito ngayon sa circuit natin. So that I will be equal to V over say by Ohm's law. Total voltage and impedance. So 2.36 yung given and 11.81 times 10 to the 3 kasi kilo. So that will be equal to 0.2 milliamperes. Meaning, the current flowing here, isa lang naman loop na yan, is 2 milliamperes. Okay po. Another one? So still, series pa lang po ang pinag-uusapan natin. Series connection. So in this circuit, solve the following. Ang dami pinapahanap. Impedance Z, total current. Yung VR po o V sub R ay voltage drop at the resistor. Yung V sub L, voltage drop at the inductor. P, the total power consumed by the circuit. Normally, dito lang siya nagko-consume kasi ito yung resistive. Q, the reactive power consumed by the circuit, yun yung dyan. And S, kinokonsume ng kabuuan na power. Yun yun. So again, to solve for say, ay dapat solve natin yung XL nito. XL is 2 pi FL. So meron tayong F na 60 Hz. Ano po? And L is 0.5 Henry. Anyway, nandito. So again, XL is 2 pi FL. So pag sinold natin yan, 60 yung frequency, 0.5 Henry yun. We will obtain a value of 188.4956 ohms. Ito siya. So may R tayo dito, 250. So that Z will be the square root of R squared plus XL squared. So 250 squared plus 188.4956 squared. Take the square root. So 313.0984 po ohms ang pinaka-total. Do not forget the units. So impedance, ohms, XL ohms, current, amperes o milliamperes man kung maliit, voltage, volts, P, watts, Q, bar, S, volt ampere o VA. O balik tayo sa letter B. Now the total current will be total voltage over the impedance. The total voltage is 100 volts and the impedance is 313.0984. So divide lang natin ito. We have now 0.3194 ampere. And your voltage drop at R, ibig sabihin ko anong exist na voltage dito. So Ohm's law lang, V equals IR. So I sub R times R, ano po? Ito yung current na na-solve natin. Resistance given yan, 250. That will be 79.85 volts. Ano po? Then, next, VL, Ohm's law again, IL, XL. So, IL, the same lang sa IR, yan, series kasi yun, 0.3194. XL is 188 na nasolve dito kanina, 0.4956. Kapag sinolve natin yan, that will be equal to 60.2055 volts. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, no, na ang total voltage dito, pag ganito ng mga sistema, ay hindi simple-simpleng i-add to para makuha yung 100. Tingnan nyo ito. 79.85 plus 60.2055 is not equal to 100. Okay? So, yun po ang sinasabi natin. Then, next to solve is the total power. So, VTIT cosine theta, ano po? Yung theta, meron tayong mga pinresent doon kanina para makuha yung cosine theta or angle, ano po? So, we have R over Z. Ano po? This is series, R over Z. Pag parallel, baliktad dyan sila, Z over R. Ano po? So, R over Z here. R is given to 50. Z na solve dito. That is 0.7985. Wala po siyang unit. Ano po? Yung factor. 0 to 1 ang value nun. So, pag pinasok natin yung values, V is 100. IT na solve dito, 0.3194. Cosine theta is 0.7985 ito. And then, multiply. To obtain a value of 25.5041 watts. So this is now your true power. Yung Q naman, ito lang mababago. Imbis na cosine theta, sin theta ito, pero susolvin mo yung angle theta. Or the other formula that I have presented also kanina sa mga previous slides natin. is the square of the current flowing at the inductor times its inductive reactance. Ano po? IL squared XL. So, I, ito yung dumadaloy sa kanya, 0.3194. XL, 188.4956. Ano po? Okay? So, pag sinolve ito, we have now 19.2296 bars. Ano po? Okay? So, again, sabi ko kanina, pwede rin pong gamitin yung U is equal to VT sin theta. Okay. So, halimbawa ito. Kung ang ating cosine theta ay 0.7985. Theta here is the cosine of 0.7985. Baka meron kayong calcu dyan para makuha itong value ng angle na to. That is 0.7985. 37.01. I don't know kung same din ang nakuha ninyo. 37.01 degrees. So, pag ginamit natin to, ang ating VT ay 100. Ang ating IT ay 0.3194. And then the sine of 37.01 degrees. So, yun. Ang result nito ay 100 times 0.3194 times sine of 37.01. Okay, ang nakuha ko ay ito, 19.2264. 19 po, mapangit na sulat. 19.2264 VARs, ano po, volt amperes. Okay? So, ito siya. So, kung kukumpare mo yan, halos malapit na rin sila, no? So, ibig sabihin, masosolve din siya kahit na ibang formula ang gagamitin natin. Okay? So, yun siya. Naririnig po ba tayo? Naririnig naman siguro, no? Sige. So, tanggalin ko na itong mga sinulat ko. Okay. So, lastly, S or apparent power yan. Total voltage times the total current. Okay? That is 100 times 0.3194. That is 31.94 volt amperes. Ano po? Isa pang pang-checking kung para matignan ninyo na lumalapit ang sagot niyo, tumatama. Yung tatlong ito, pwede nyo i-check yung S. S is equal to the square root of P squared plus Q squared. Mula yan din kanina sa power triangle. So, ito daw ay 31.94. Magiging equal kaya yan sa square root of saan yung P? 25.504 square plus 19.23 na. Pwede na. Square. 19.23. Ayan. Pag kinumpute, square root of 25.504 squared plus 19.23 squared. 31.94193. O, tama. Okay? 31.9413. Okay. 24. So, yun. Nasundan po. Sige. Ulit tayo. So, remove ko na ulit ang mga sinulat ko. Then, let's move forward. This time, parallel. So, kanina po, RL yun series. This time, RL parallel. So, ganito yung connection niya. Ano? So, kunyari, here is your source voltage, then your resistor and your inductor. So, meron kang resistance at saka inductive reactance XL. Then, kunyari, ito yung current na nagagaling sa source mo, IT, total current. So, magbabranch yan, dito yung IR, ano? Dito rin yung IL. Hindi lang na-emphasize dyan. Dito po dapat tayo. Dito dapat si IR. Yan, IR. Dito naman si IL. Yan, ganyan sila. Okay, anyway. Sige, tanggalin natin yan. So, pag pinlot natin ang phasor diagram nito, of course, alam natin na pag parallel, pare-parehas yung voltahe na tatanggap sa mga branches kasi parallel nga sa source. Kaya pwede natin gamiting reference yun. Kaya nandito yung VT. Ano po? Diyan siya. Now, with regards to the resistor, yung voltage at saka yung current niya, di ba in phase ang sabi natin? Ano po? So, pag pinlat yan, nandito yung kanyang IR. Ang angle nila 0. Tapos, yung voltage naman with regards to the current IL, 90 degrees yon. Laging yung current. Kaya andito si voltage, andito si current. And that is 90 degrees. Laging sa baba. So, mula dito, pwede kang gumawa ng right triangle. Actually, ito, ilagay mo rito, connect mo dito sa pinaka, dulo niya dito. And then, your total current na will be here. Kaya may mapupundos kang right triangle. Ang pinaka-hypotenuse mo ay IT. Wait lang po. Okay po. So, ito na sila, no? Kaya makakabuo ka ng relationship na ganito, no? IT is equal to the square root of IR squared plus IL squared. So, hindi na ulit po pwede yung ginagawa natin sa DC na yung current dito plus current dito is equal dito. Hindi na ganun. Po pwede yun if you are using complex numbers. Pero pag magnitudes lang, hindi pwede. Okay? So, kung sa series may impedance, syempre dito sa parallel may impedance din. So, ito sila, no? The impedance now will be equal to, ito siya, 1 over Z be equal to the square root of 1 over R squared plus 1 over XL squared. So that if you solve for Z, pag inangat natin to, ito ibababa. So Z equals 1 all over the square root of 1 over R squared plus 1 over XL squared. Okay po. Yan yung ating formula for impedance. Then, total current. So ito na rin yan. Voltage at the inductor is the same as the voltage in the resistor and equal to the total voltage also. I have 3 minutes remaining. For power, kung makikita nyo, parehas din ulit sa formula kanina. I sub R squared R, B sub R IR, VTID cosine theta. Ito, ganun din. Ito, ganun din. Okay? Wala namang pinagbago yan. So, example tayo. Suppose we have this circuit, the source voltage is 20 volts, 50 hertz. We have the resistor here, 5 ohms. We have the inductor here, 20 millihenry. Parallel sila. Determine the magnitude of the current drawn from the supply in the circuit of the figure 4.31. So, ito yung figure 4.31. So, from the supply, total current din yan. So, to solve for the total current, so pwedeng i-solve natin yung impedance total neto, and then may voltage ka, we can now solve for the total current. Ano po? Yan siya. So, ito na nga yung given. And then, in order to solve for the impedance, ay kailangan mo ulit ng XL. Ano? So, the same. XL is 2 pi FL. 2 pi F is 50. L is 20 milli. 10 to the negative 3. So, yan. Pag minultiply po ito, we have 6.28 ohms. So, again, kanina sinabi ko sa impedance, Z equals 1 over, nasa ilalim ito, 1 over R squared plus 1 over XL squared. So, ipapasok lang naman natin yung value ng R. Meron yan 5. Ito na solve natin, 6.28. So, finally, Pag in-execute natin to, we'll be obtaining 3.91 ohms. So may impedance ka na, may voltage ka, makukuha mo na yung current by Ohm's law. I equals V over Z. And that is 20 over 3.91, so we have 5.12 amperes power. Okay? That is example number 1. Example 2, stop ko na muna ito. Resume tayo. 1 minute na lang eh. So stop ko muna.